Hello everybody and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a playmaking center back role combination. And let's get started with an overview. The two roles we're going over are the no-nonsense center back and the ball-playing defender. I've named these two the playmaking combination because they are playmakers in almost all but name. When using these two together, you're focusing less on possession and more on attacking and risk. So what are some elements that these two bring to a tactic? Like I just mentioned, they bring in elements of risk. These are not two roles you want to play together if you want to be hyper-focused on keeping the ball. They can also be crucial roles to kickstart your team. Their passing style can increase the tempo of your attack, which then puts pressure on the opponent. We'll look at this idea a little more in the highlight section. With all that said, these two are still both center backs. So when defending, their main job is to be the last line of protection in front of the goalie. With a no-nonsense center back, they excel at breaking stubborn defensive teams. They like to hit direct passes over the top of the back line. But this is a highly volatile approach to passing, but it can unlock your team's attack. The ball-playing defender handles risk in a different way. They like to hold the ball, often moving into the midfield before playing a through ball or their own direct pass. This is also a highly volatile approach. The biggest thing you need to remember when using these two is that volatility, meaning they're going to create a lot of potential chances for your team, but they're also going to turn the ball over a lot. And remember, if you have center backs that have the propensity to turn the ball over, you are always at risk of being hit on the counterattack. So let's head to the next section and talk about how you can use these two in a tactic. This was my 4-2-3-1 with PSG that I did in a video in the past. It's got a no-nonsense center back on the left and a ball-playing defender on the right. Also note how the team instructions are focused on attack and risk, and not possession and keeping the ball. This ideal is in line with how the two center backs like to play. Before we get to the highlights, I want to talk about these two and their more adventurous nature. When I say that these two like to play more adventurous, that doesn't mean every time they touch the ball that they're going to make a risky pass. All we're doing is playing with percentages. So think about the central defender. When they get the ball, they're most likely going to play a short, safe, simple pass. And when we choose a no-nonsense center back or a ball-playing defender, all we're doing is increasing the chance that the player will make a more adventurous and potentially risky pass. Again, all we're changing with our player roles is the tendency for our player to do something. And to talk more about their passing, here's some passing charts for the two roles. This one is a chart for the ball-playing defender, and the chart is showing us attacking from left to right. So you see that there's nothing too crazy, and that's because they are a center back after all. But again, we'll see some more differences when we look at the highlights. With a no-nonsense center back, it's a little different. Some more direct passes, but again, nothing too crazy. This pass here in the center midfield would be a pass very indicative of the role. Now with all that out of the way, let's check out some highlights on how these two roles perform. Our first clip starts with us on the ball in the opponent's half of the field. We're passing the ball around and here's the no-nonsense center back. They're going to show off how they can still complete the simple pass, but how they can also kickstart our attack. Here's another example, same type of play, and you'll see how the pass bypasses the entire midfield and increases the tempo of our play. A direct pass deep into their half forces the opponent to drop and gets us a potential scoring chance. It's not all fun and games though. In this one, we flip sides. Here's the no-nonsense center back. This type of play is also common, where they needlessly give away possession with this type of direct pass. The ball-playing defender, on the other hand, can also make direct, risky passes. Again, these type of long balls into space increases the tempo of your attack. Watch how our players have to run to get onto the ball, causing confusion among the defense. This one shows the ball-playing defender and their type of play that's most commonly associated with the role. Our other center back is on the ball, and when the ball-playing defender eventually gets it, he's going to step into the midfield to look for a pass. Like that direct passing from the no-nonsense center back, this movement is a trademark of the role. But in the same way, this role can be sloppy in possession too. Here, we're on the ball in our own half. The ball-playing defender will get the pass, step up, and then turn the ball over. We're able to recover, but the role is prone to giving up counterattacks because of this. As we wrap up, the last thing I want to mention is how these two roles both pair exceptionally well with a central defender role, either using one or the other in a back four formation or using all three in a back three. The reason is that you get the best of both worlds. You get a role that's more safer in possession and one that's a little more risky. If you'd like some player role shirts or maybe a digital FM planner, you can check out the Half Space Apparel online store. I've also got a Patreon account if you'd like to support the channel. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.